The views and opinions expressed on Lifeguards Off Duty are those of its hosts and guests exclusively. They do not represent any entity, organization, or municipality.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Michael Katchmar,
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sean.
and this is Lifeguards Off Duty with Dr. Michael Katchmar, the Jersey Shore #1 lifeguard-themed video podcast.
Watch us on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook Live. Listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever streaming service you prefer.
If you would like to contact us, send an email to drkatchmar@icloud.com. Follow us on Instagram at lg.association.
All right, let's get started.
Let's start the show.
Let's do it.
She said they're gonna lock you up for killing me tonight. And then I bit her lip just a little bit harder. Well, I was so sure it wasn't real. But she's afraid of ghosts. Now I'm sleeping in her room.
I've had it.
Let's save it.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Michael Katchmar. Welcome to Lifeguards Off Duty. Today is May 17th, the year of our Lord, 2022. And we have a full crew today. We have Tyler.
Howdy.
Say hello, Tyler. We have Sean.
You're
And we have the junior lifeguard of the year, Ava.
Hi.
So hello, Ava. So Ava's joining us today. She started training for the junior lifeguard championships in August. And so we have some clips of her training. So anyway, I just want to say this is our video podcast. We're all out there on YouTube and Rumble and Facebook,
Apple
Spotify.
Music.
Right. And on the bottom here, you could get a hold of us. There's, if you want to give us an email and try to get on the show, it's drkatchmar@icloud.com. And we do have a phone number. And you can go to my webpage, JerseyShoreFootAndLegCenter.com. We're going to have T-shirts coming out soon. Really good stuff. I just talked to the manufacturer, and they're going to be unbelievable, one of a kind. So anyway, let's start. Anything you want to say, Tyler? Anything we want to start the show? We'll start with.
We're going to talk to Ava about her training, and then we're going to get into some plastic stuff.
Okay, good.
Some ocean plastic stuff.
Good. I think that's
Now
a great.
I've got to talk about turtles.
And turtles.
hopefully
So-
turtles.
So Ava is 9 years old. She's my granddaughter. She's been in lifeguarding for how many years now? I mean, she's been swimming since she's about 1 or 2.
So,
What-
like 6? I don't know.
6.
6, 7.
And you could do flip turns. And
Those are so easy.
Yeah,
Some
how many
people
times you
don't know how to do it.
when was the first
Drives
time?
me crazy.
When was the first time you swam out to the buoy, out through the ocean? Do you
I
remember?
think it was when I was maybe 5.
Oh
5.
my God.
I remember that one time. Remember we went out and I was like swimming, and you brought like the
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were kind of scared. We went out
I'll tell you what, the Katchmar Ava partnership is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I know. It is. People look at us.
Two of
they
you
think-
just running down the beach.
yeah, they can't figure us out. They have no
Well,
idea.
she's going to be taller than you any day now.
Yeah. She's going to be. She's probably pushing 5, almost 5. She's 5'7". She'll probably be about 5'8". I'm about 5'8", 5'8 and a half. She's gonna. Yeah, she'll probably be about 6'2".
So,
Anyway,
Ava, what do you like most about the ocean? Other than sea turtles.
got to talk close to the microphone.
Yeah,
right
make
into
sure.
it.
Sometimes in the summer.
A little bit closer.
Yeah.
Talking
Sometimes
down.
it-
Talk down into the mic. Go ahead, hon.
Sometimes in the summer, I see like the ocean. It looks really pretty and like beautiful and blue. Like there's a certain color blue I saw on the ocean once, and it was like really cool. And
Isn't it crazy how
sometimes
like
I see animals in there, like
the
well, not-
sun just hits it just right sometimes, and it's like the most brilliant, beautiful blue you've ever seen? What's your favorite sea animal?
I have 2. So I like turtles, as I said.
Closer.
And
A little closer.
Closer to the mic.
Closer to the mic.
I like turtles, and I also like stingrays.
Stingrays are cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
Is it because you see them all the time?
When we went to the beach along another time ago. Oh, and I also love seals. I saw a seal. Michael took a picture of a seal on the beach.
Yeah, I sent her to. It was up there in Seaside, And
Well-
it was I have a clip of that.
Was that a couple of years ago when it was like
no,
swimming through
no,
the wash?
No.
And,
To the
and,
wash.
And then when I was at
To the
the
wash.
The wash.
The wash.
I was on
Here,
the thing, and when I saw a
do me a favor. Put a new scene. I'll put my phone on. We'll show it while we're talking. So go ahead.
and I saw a
Hang on, do it right
stingray
now.
in the water.
Right.
We were just. And everybody started screaming and running out of the water, and we're like, "I want to go in there!" And I was running to the water, and I was already gone by the time I got down.
Put the
Hey,
thing
but
Then
into
I
the
jump off the stand.
Ava, do you know who Steve Irwin is?
No.
Oh, you gotta check out. You gotta check
Hey,
out Steve Irwin.
Go
It's
put,
not.
put
I,
on,
I'm
no,
not
put,
seeing
put,
it.
put it on the screen. You got to go up
I
to
know-
hit the share.
Wait,
the
what
one that
is
you
he?
picked.
What is
It's
No, go to
Don't
one.
talk in the
This-
mic.
I just
You
made a
guys
new
are
scene.
Chat about.
Okay, hang on. Let me do it again. Okay, keep talking. So
you guys know? So you don't know who Steve Irwin is, Ava?
No.
You don't know who the
But there's
crocodile
this-
hunter?
there it is.
No, but there's this guy I watch. Sometimes his name is Jay Blues World or something, and he goes and does all this stuff. He went to this underwater boat.
Where do you watch
and
him
it
at?
has,
What's he on?
YouTube Kids, YouTube, and
Shout out Jay Blues World, wherever you are.
and he has all this stuff, and he goes under the tube, like under, and then there's like this thing. It has like, and it goes under and then into the thing, and it's like a little secret passage into like a boat, and it has electronics under there,
That was
and
poetic.
it works. And it's not very far from.
We gotta
the
get you one
Okay.
of those black and white
All right,
books.
let's show
Yeah,
show
it's
the
it's
seal
not
like there.
very-
Picture. Put
You got
my
it
put my
pulled
phone.
up?
Yeah. So here we go. Let's
So
watch it.
this is what Michael sent you, Ava.
This is a
This is
Cashmore
what Michael
official.
showed you.
Yeah.
Let me get it going here. Hang on. Let me roll here. How's it going? Come on.
Gosh, I gotta say, you play a dangerous game showing your camera rolling.
Seriously.
I know. I got a lot of stuff on here. I got a
Got
lot
some
of. Hang on.
feet.
Seriously.
Got some feet.
Got some feet.
Well, we got all kinds of stuff here. How do you get this to roll, guys? Let me see.
Just press the play button.
Yeah, don't
I
be
am
careful
trying.
whatever
Here it
you
is.
do.
There you
Here it
go.
is. Here it goes. Here
I
it
would be
goes.
so nervous.
So look. He looks right at us. Look. Hey, Mr. Seal. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Isn't he
He's
cute?
so cute.
That
Big
is a
yawn.
cute-ass seal.
Isn't that cute? So Ava, I wanted to ask Ava. This is the hospital. I'm on call. It's brutal, man. It's like I'm getting hammered today. I'm in a physician. So Ava, let me ask you this: the last year you helped out lifeguarding a little bit. You were on the sandbar moving people over. Do you remember that time? And do you remember
Yeah.
what? Do you remember anything cool about that or what?
Oh, the thing cool about it was I got to be in charge of people, and the thing. And
Talking to the mic,
I
yeah.
remember when you said that people said, "Wait, that was the girl who was controlling me on the beach." And the thing that I didn't like about some people that were out there is when I went onto the water and when we were blowing the whistle to get out of the water, they still stayed in the water.
They didn't listen to you.
Of course, they're
You
not
didn't
going to
like
listen
that.
to a punk little kid like you.
They don't listen. Let me tell you something. They don't listen to us. They don't listen to us. They don't listen. So that's a good thing. So so today we went down. Today the wind was howling. By the way, it was probably 25 knots in the bay coming out of the west. But we went down there. We got the boat out a little bit. We just did some oar work. And Ava went in the water with a.
Are we showing this now?
And we saw
Yeah. So we're showing Ava. So here's
Throw it up,
Ava.
right?
Yeah, we saw it. Wait, put my camera on.
Yeah,
okay.
walk us through
I-
what
We
we're
Well,
saw
seeing,
it, and
Ava.
we
This is
saw
about you today.
And we saw the thing.
What is that?
Called?
Wait,
A something crab.
That's a horseshoe. Slow it down.
Horseshoe
Yeah.
crab.
That's a horseshoe.
and it's really
That's
weird.
that's just a shell.
Look at that thing.
touched
I think
its
they
eye.
molt. I think they
touched
molt.
its
I have no
eye.
idea.
I touched
You
its
touched its.
eye.
Ugh.
Yeah. So that's just a
He
shell.
was
Do you
hard.
like
It was-
seafood? Do you like eating seafood?
No, I hate.
You don't like seafood?
I only like. What's it called? Shrimp.
You know what I like?
What?
Coconut shrimp.
Ew.
You don't like coconut shrimp?
I don't like coconut.
How do you not like coconut?
It's bad.
Have you
Tastes poop.
have you tried sushi,
Come on, kid.
Ava?
Tastes like
Have
poop.
you
You don't
tried
know poop.
sushi?
Yeah, it's good.
You like sushi? That's
so,
seafood.
So you like shrimp? You like sushi? Do you like crab?
Ew.
You know what?
I
freaks
hate
me out?
crab.
You know why I don't like crab? Because it doesn't taste that bad, especially if you
So
dip it in
one
the
time
butter.
we went to a restaurant. This is a really disgusting thing. We went to a restaurant in Maine, and I got fish and chips. And me and Michael had crabs. I took the crabs. I cut the crab's eye out,
What is with you
and I-
and crab's eyeballs?
and I took it and I squished it.
You
What
squished-
is what is with your obsession with crab's eyeballs?
Did you eat
And I
it?
s-
Aren't
You just squished it?
Wait, Ava, aren't crabs so
and then
creepy
I licked
looking?
my fingers.
It licked your finger?
No.
Oh, you licked your. I thought you were
nice.
saying the crab licked your finger.
So let's
dead.
watch Ava here with the. So
So-
we'll go back to the boat here.
Yeah, here you
tell,
are.
Tell everybody
here you are
what
with
you're
a
doing.
horseshoe crab.
I think they have blue blood, right?
Yes,
They have that
they use them.
copper
They
blood?
use it
You
for
said that earlier.
for what do you call it? Testing stuff. It's they harvest the blood. They don't. I don't think they kill them either. They harvest the blood. But you've seen these live. They got a whole bunch of. Here's Ava in the boat. Here's our Van
Yo.
Dyke.
That's it. So Ava, what was it like trying to pop these oars?
Hard. And,
So Ava's 8 years old. For
there's a
everybody
lot
who's wondering.
Of wind.
There's a
I'm
lot
not
of
eight,
wind
I'm
that day.
9 years
9, excuse me,
old.
9 years old.
My God.
Oh
Even
my God.
we knew that.
Right, 9 years old. Now, yeah, she's growing up so fast.
Ava, was that your first time popping the oars?
No, I did it before, and I've did the pop what you said.
So the wind was
And
just
then
the
he
problem.
fell on the boat.
This
It
is-
was
now
so
we-
funny.
yeah,
He was
now
like, he was like, and Tyler had nothing. He was like setting up his camera, and he had no idea what was going on. If you roll the clip back,
Oh
like
no,
a little bit,
he got
What do
rid
we
of
say?
it.
roll
What
the
is- what is
clip
it?
back a little bit.
Look at me right there. What were you saying to me
Roll
the
the
whole
clip
time we were on the
back.
beach there about my footwear?
Oh yeah, he's wearing socks with sandals.
What's wrong with that?
He said he could go in the water with socks on.
I do that all the time.
That's disgusting. Why would
What do you mean
that?
that's disgusting?
Because you get sand in your toes. With the,
I'll admit
with
it's
the-
a little
with
bit
the
uncomfortable.
Socks. Like, what if you get a lot of sand in your socks? Like, isn't that
I think that
gross?
feels kind of good.
I'm not a
Ew.
fan.
So for people who are on the Spotify and on the podcast, you got to go back. You got to go look at the video. It's Ava in the boat.
Wait, go back because of the.
She's popping oars,
Where
and
did-
it's in a Van Dyne boat she's in, and then she's going to do some paddleboard work. So you guys might want
Go
to see
back
that.
to the part where he fell in the boat.
No,
Oh,
we
where
don't have
Sean
that.
fell?
think we
Here, we'll
skipped
show that
that.
again.
Yeah, he
Ava,
don't-
your commentary
Go
on this is
back
brilliant.
again.
yeah, we don't have it. He cut it out. So this is our Van Dyne, and Sean's showing Ava how to
I
do
just-
pop
Oh,
oars.
Sean fell out of the boat and I missed it.
No. I was stepping into the boat and there was a huge gust of wind. Huge.
Huge.
No.
And,
yeah,
uh,
sure.
It tipped a little bit.
So now we have
He was like
Sean.
this, he was like, wow.
Ava, look at this. This is Sean just put on a clinic on how to pop oars here.
Yeah,
Did
there
you
you
see
go.
that?
And you still can't get it.
Look at this.
Oh, the wind's pretty tough.
Boom.
There you go.
Oh, that was so bad.
So what's the reason to pop oars, Ava? Let's ask. Let's pause that for a minute, Tyler.
So
Ava,
when
why
you-
why
when you
why do you,
get-
why do you want to pop oars? Why is it important to pop oars?
Because when you pop them, you can pull them in the boat. So when you're getting off the boat, you don't like poke yourself or something.
Right, hurt
Pretty
anybody. So you want to get rid of the oars. So,
So
it's
like
a quick way.
you don't trip anybody or something.
Right. That's good. Or if the wave's going to crash on top of you, you want to pop the oars so the oars don't. I've seen oars actually get catapulted right through the other side of the boat, put a hole right through it. Or it could actually go underneath you, the oars. I've seen them where the boat's flipping and the oar actually goes kind of underneath your leg and throws you right out of the boat. You know, you get ejected out. So let's go back to
Almost like a springboard.
Yeah. I've seen all kinds of things, but I've seen put a hole right in the boat. So here she is here. So she's working with the boat.
This is
We
Sean.
see,
We've
look,
seen
you
this.
see
We've
it?
seen this.
You see it?
Here you go.
So there I am. I'm showing how to pop the oars. There, bang, just like that. That's all you got to
I
do.
saw the party
and
foul.
throw the oars back. See how I do it? Bang, bang. Just pop them, bang, and then throw them in. There you go. It's kind of windy, but it's a technique. You got to. I think that's one of the first things that anybody who's going to use the boat learns how to do, and then you throw the oars back and you get out. But it's important to be able to pop the oars real quick. If not, you could be in big trouble.
All right, let's see if Ava learned anything.
Well, it's hard.
He went like this. He like just took the thing and went bang, bang.
So here's Ava on the
We'll
board.
get there.
This is not a lifeguard board. This is just one of our old surfboards we
And
use
it's
to
really
bang around.
waxy.
Yeah, it's a board you don't care if you lose it, but it's a nice board to practice on. So she's just showing her how to get on her belly, and here it's really windy, but she's just going to make an attempt. This is the first time she's going in the bay.
This is
So this
different.
is Lavalette Bay. It's really blowing today, so we just wanted to get a little bit.
bit.
Ava, you've been working on your swimming?
Yeah.
Are you planning
Look! I'm trying. Look, go show that again, Sean. Watch what you missed it.
I'm not
Look,
Sean.
I mean, Tyler. Look right.
not
Start
Tyler.
it again. Look right to the right, to the left. See that big dark thing? It's a horseshoe crab right there. You
Let me
missed it.
say, I didn't say.
She didn't have no idea it was right there. It's a big one too.
Where at?
Right here.
To the right of her or the left?
to the left.
You're pointing to a screen that
No,
I
but
can't
I'm just
see.
saying. Yeah. See right there. There it is. Coming
Oh
in.
yeah, you can
Right
see a
there.
little bit.
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
shark
yeah.
underneath the water. You
Wait,
didn't know.
pause it. I want to see. I want to
It was right there.
It was right there.
Dun.
It's a big shadow. Right. You can't see. You're out already. So here's.
Ava, are you planning on joining Junior Lifeguards this summer? Finally.
Well, she was. She's at
Yes.
Lavalette. She does a lot
I
of
don't
love.
want to do
What?
it. I don't want to
You
do it
are-
at Lavalette.
you know I'm the head counselor.
He just,
Easy with the mic.
he
Easy
just
with the
says
mic.
Yeah,
to
be
do
careful
it.
with the mic.
He just says to do it there because there's a lot of girls there. I don't care if there's a lot of girls there. I wanna
There's
be at-
plenty of girls
I
in
don't-
our program.
No,
I
no,
want to
no,
be
yeah,
there
yeah,
at
yeah.
Seaside.
Plus,
I
she
don't,
does-
I don't like Lavalette.
Okay, good. So let's show her. So she's here. She's paddling. So let's just watch her paddle a little bit. So
No
here she is
offense.
paddling.
I'll tell you what, Ava. If you join our junior lifeguard program, I'll make sure you get
Special.
extra gifts. At the
That's,
end of the year.
okay.
Ooh.
So we
I'll
went
talk to
down.
Steve.
We went down different part of the bay out of the wind. Now the wind's coming from the back of us going out, and we changed our venue. So it's a little bit calmer here. And she was just getting a little workout here. So you get on your belly, you
There
get
were
on your
swans.
knees.
There were swans there.
Yeah,
You
we
see
were.
that- you
Sean
see
and
in
I
the
were kind of
back?
hoping we caught
You see
them
all the way in the
coming
back.
after
There's
you.
like, you see in the back. There's like over
These
there.
guys, all the way in the back to the right.
No, they're
Yeah.
actually on the side right there. That
Yeah,
you
you
didn't.
see
You
it
didn't.
all the way. It's white.
Where-
You see it back
you probably
there.
cut the clip out. You probably cut
No,
it out.
I literally just saw it. It's like over there. It was right there.
Do you like swans, Ava?
Yeah. They're not my favorite.
Why?
They're not. They're not my favorite. They're not my.
Do you like seagulls?
They're not my worst.
Seagulls?
No, because they take people's food. I saw this clip at my on my For You
Ava,
page
try-
on YouTube.
Try not to play with the mic so much.
Yeah, you're gonna break it.
It was not pleasant. They were eating French fries on the deck, and the seagull came in and grabbed the whole French fries thing and came away. And then I saw this another video. A seagull was going by, and this guy had ice cream. He was like licking his cone. The seagull grabbed the whole cone and brought the ice cream with.
I think seagulls are the funniest animal.
Oh, and it's fun to scare them away. Also, pigeons.
You don't feed them on the beach, do you? The seagulls.
You're not supposed to.
You know you're not supposed to.
Sometime.
If you're gonna be a lifeguard one day, you got to stop people from doing that. Is there anything about the ocean that like scares you or makes you nervous?
Sharks. Like there's this one movie. I watch it sometimes, and it's called.
Jaws.
I watched that, but
Oh.
it's not. I don't like that movie. It's not scary at all. I know it's fake blood, but the thing about it, the shark is so fake.
Are we talking about
You
Jaws
could-
right now?
Yeah, because if you look at it, it's so fake.
It's like from the 70s.
Yeah, it's really fake. And another movie I've watched, I think it's called, you know, where that girl gets her arm bitten off by a shark,
No.
and it's a real story.
Soul Surfer.
Yeah, that.
yeah. I have seen that. You like that one?
Yeah, but it sort of scares me. Like I'm afraid of sharks. I don't like sharks. Then I go in the bay sometimes, and the ocean's really dark. And I'm afraid there's a shark in there, and Michael says there isn't. But sometimes I watch Bondi Beach, and when I watch that, I get scared sometimes because a lot of things happen there.
Yeah, our beach isn't as crazy as that though.
Yeah.
And there's a
Michael
lot
said
more
he
sharks
wanted-
over there.
Michael said he would take me to that beach. I'm like, heck no.
Where have you been?
Why don't you want to go there?
Because what if something happened?
Nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
What if remember that video where a guy got a fishing hook stuck in his foot, and then
Right.
that guy, he relocated his pinky? Like his pinky was like this, and he was like,
Whoa.
and he was like, and he had like a black thing in his mouth, and it was like, and then he put it back to normal. It was like his finger was like crooked like this. It was like really.
Really gross.
And then a lot of people, and then I saw
I'm gonna have
this
her mom
video
call.
on there, and some person died, and one person stayed alive, and one person, this guy, they found him face flat in the water, like in the water,
Oh my god.
That's so scary.
and then he died.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah.
If that's the
Well, you think? Let me.
And,
do-
and then this guy, he started taking off his pants at Bondi. He was like in the camera, and he was like this. And he was like, and it was really weird. And then in front of girls, he took his stuff, stuff, and started pulling down his pants. And I don't know what he was doing. He had his underwear on, but I don't know what he was doing. It was strange. And then
What a creep.
I
Yeah, what a
saw
bad
a
guy.
funny moment on Bondi where this lady, they were rescuing her, and this kid that he knows took her top. And when they were saving her, she was like, I lost my top. And it was so
I heard you're
funny.
pretty good at accents.
Yeah.
Can I hear an Australian accent, please?
Do an Australian
Can I do a
accent.
British accent?
Do a British.
I'd like an Australian accent.
She could do British better. Yeah, do a
Do
British.
British.
Say
All right, let me hear
say
British.
you can't swim in this area. It's no swimming here today, ma'am. Okay.
You can't swim in this area. No swimming here today.
That sounds British.
That's pretty good.
And I could do what's it called? Indian.
Yeah, but you're not too. She's good because she's
Eh.
taking acting classes, so they gotta learn. You know, they do all kinds of accents. You know, British, Indian,
I'm sort of good
Italian.
at Indian.
But try the Indian. I don't know how good. Let's say you're in India and you're working on a beach. You're saying you can't swim here, ma'am. Or,
I am not gonna say that
Oh,
because
okay.
it's really hard about saying that.
yeah, so the English is though. The British
I
is
can
pretty
say
That
good.
was pretty good.
Hello, welcome to my store.
Don't say it. Don't say that.
Why not?
No, that's not good. No, but
That was
yeah, no, she's
What
9 years
what
old.
do you want me to say?
No,
Poetic.
just
Moving on.
moving on.
Moving
So what
on.
what did you
Let's-
learn from Bondi Beach? What do you learn that's really?
Wait. Before you answer that question, sorry. Is Bondi Beach your favorite lifeguard themed show? Think carefully about how you answer this question.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, traitor! Let's cut her
Get
mic.
outta here.
Cut her
Get
mic
outta
off.
here.
Cut her mic
And
off.
no, because some scary stuff on there, and then
Yeah, no, we just don't need you anymore.
No, we binge watch it sometimes. She learns a lot. She's learning how to deal with people, and it's not that easy. Her big thing is she wants to know, how do you know somebody's in trouble? You know, obviously at Bondi Beach, they're
All right, so that's a good question, Ava. How, from what you've learned from doing junior lifeguards in Lavalette and having,
I don't do it at Lavalette yet.
oh, not yet.
she's been
Okay,
there last year.
sorry.
You did junior lifeguard there last year.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did with Bob.
Ava, from
Go
watching
ahead.
Bondi and learning from Michael, especially, what have you learned about what a drowning person looks like, or when you should probably go make a rescue? What does a person who's drowning look like? What are they
They usually
doing? What
put
is
they're struggling.
They're struggling,
and they
very
put
good.
their hand up sometimes.
what do we call it? Do you remember what we call that? Climbing the
She didn't take
Water.
ladder. She didn't take our rookie
She didn't take
rookie course, right?
the Seaside Heights Junior Lifeguard program. She took
Yeah. What else? So you said they look like they're climbing a ladder, right? They keep reaching up. What else?
They sometimes their face flat. Sometimes.
Yep. Their
That's
face.
pretty bad.
That's really bad.
Yeah,
If
that's
their
not a
face
good
is
one.
flat, that's real bad.
And they're sometimes purple.
There's that's a person who has already finished drowning. You don't
This is
want to
before.
take it from me, Ava. You don't want to let a person get purple before you go for them.
Oh, and gray.
Well, I see that.
Gray.
They see that on Bondi. And people pull out. They're gray, and they're
Yeah,
basically.
sometimes they
yeah.
block their face, but
They're
not,
hypoxic
not a
already.
lot.
I feel like they do a lot of CPR on that show.
I think what a lot of places in the world don't lifeguard like we do. They
Less
wait until
preventative.
they're
They do more.
right. Well, there's a lot of preventive, but they have such crowds, but there are places where people get into trouble. They don't listen. I mean, California, same thing. They're far and few between. So a lot of times, the time they get there, people are in big trouble. It takes them a long time. We're highly dense populated beach with lifeguards on top of each other. So it's a little different story. We get them before they
Yeah.
even know they're in trouble. But a lot of places you don't have the luxury of that. They need to be struggling, and then they get out there and get them.
I feel like those types of beaches really rely on their flag systems or
Yeah,
whatever,
but
or just people understanding. Like, hey,
But
probably
remember
shouldn't
what
swim
Jerry from
Whitey?
Faulkner.
here. Jerry
Faulkner.
Faulkner.
from Miami.
Such a cool name.
Right. He would say that they try to get people in between 4 to 6 minutes back to the beach. So they're on top of things. They don't let people stay out there. Their goal is to get people in quickly. So everybody's different. Every beach patrol has a different thing. I wouldn't criticize, the Australian beach, but they do seem to have a lot more.
Well, they have an insane volume of people.
Right. And a lot of non-swimmers, and it goes on and on. So
Sean.
And that clip that we showed them was today. So
what was that?
Yes, it was.
the clip we showed them was today.
Right.
I'm so wet still.
Oh, you didn't take it. Yeah,
I still have my bathing suit
Oh,
on.
God.
See that? That's a fresh video.
Yeah, we went out and did some field reporting before we came here.
Yeah, it was. We thought we were going to get
Then
a
we
little bit
got
more.
some Wawa.
Right, we went to Wawa. So you want to change? Why don't we get into the next
so,
thing? Because
Sean, you want to read off our first topic on the rundown today?
can't really see it from here, but we got the whiteboard behind Sean. Sean, you want to just
Yeah, we were just talking
right
about
there,
the
perfect, right there. I can see it. So plastic bag
Yeah, introduce it, Sean.
Yeah, you know the plastic bag ban that just came into effect? Was it the 7th
In New Jersey?
Yeah.
love this
We just want to inform people about, or just talk about it, honestly.
Well, it's not.
Well, I mean, this isn't the original rundown.
gripping
This is-
introduction,
yeah.
Sean.
I mean, what do I got? What am I working?
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
have a better
I went with the bullet points. All right, kill me.
I have a better introduction.
All right, Ava, you
Okay,
introduce the
let's save
discussion
it.
on
Let's-
So
plastic
much
bags.
better.
Go ahead.
Much better.
Can you read it?
Plastic bag ban. Is it fair? No, it is not.
We don't know yet. We
Yeah, we don't know. All right, so
Sure.
we're gonna dig into this.
Fair and it's not fair.
We're gonna analyze this bag ban a little bit because there are some things that are like
Well, let's ask from a 9-year-old standpoint. What's fair? What do you think about the banning the bags? Because it's
well,
pollution.
we should
I
outline.
think it's
No, let her
good because I saw this video. Plastic bags travel through the air, and air actually is their best friend because it helps them.
It's like a little parachute, right?
Yeah, and then it gets to the ocean, and then I have this Earth Day book. I wish I had it with me, and I drew something. It was a little weird, but I took little plastic straps and I made an ocean and dribbled them in the ocean, and then I made a fish upside down with X eyes. And
So-
I had a little plastic in his mouth.
So people know plastic kills fish
Yeah, and then I drew
nice.
a big whale carcass.
and whales. It also kills whales.
Did you have
Yeah,
like
and I
did
had
you
the-
draw it with like the ribs exposed?
No,
Oh,
because
that's how I would have drawn it.
And I saw this. Remember when we went to? Where'd we go? Where did we go recently?
guys went to
Washington D.C.
Yeah, Washington D.C. When we went to the aquarium, remember we had that room and it had all that stuff in it.
Oh, no, what we did is we went to the Museum of
Beautiful.
went to the Museum of Natural History, and they actually had a one display where somebody made this.
It was a video
Yeah, but it was also a display, and they made this thing out of garbage.
out of plastic, all the
Plastics.
plastic they found on the beach. They took little.
I have a video of it somewhere.
Stuff.
We should put it up. Yeah.
And they had, they made the jellyfish out of a end of a plastic bottle, and then they melted the sides a little bit to make it look curly, and then they added some those plastic things if they had weddings in the party, and then on the beach, and then it flew into the water. They got it from the water, and then they took the little, the strands that you hang from the side.
Like
Netting? Like
I
a
know what you're
netting?
talking
The
about.
material?
Like streamers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like streamers.
Like confetti, but like long strands.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they have those, they took those and shredded into little pieces and made it the jellyfish stingers.
Ah, very interesting.
And we saw this movie, and they went to the bottom of the ocean and they saw a lot of animals, and they put the light on, and they saw all these animals that they saw a glow in the dark. They saw,
Michael's a busy man today, huh?
You got a call from the.
they got a glow in the dark, it glowed in the dark. It was like a whale, like a mini whale, like a dolphin thing. And there was a whale carcass. It was drifting all the way to the bottom, and there were fish nibbling at it.
So can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Does it scare you that there's so much plastic in our ocean that it can really, really hurt the populations of some of those really awesome animals like whales and turtles and jellyfish and dolphins.
It doesn't scare you?
It doesn't scare me.
How does
The
it make
only
you feel
The
then?
only exception, I would let jellyfish eat it because they should.
You don't like jellyfish?
We don't like jellyfish.
No, I don't like
Okay,
jellyfish.
let me ask you this then, Ava. Do you think it's important that we keep our oceans clean?
Yes,
Why?
because they need to keep animals except jellyfish safe.
Okay.
Because
I like that.
jellyfish sting me on the nose and I started screaming. I don't remember. Last year I think it was. We were in the water and the water was covered with jellyfish eggs.
In the bay, right?
Yeah, no,
Or
it was
no.
in the ocean. And when you swim in the ocean, I got one in my mouth.
You got a jellyfish egg in your mouth?
Yes, and I ate it.
You
And it
swallowed
was
the jellyfish egg.
disgusting.
Did it grow
And then
inside
when
of you?
I said that, Tyler was like the.
What?
And it was really weird, and it was strange. It was like jelly, of course.
I don't know if those are actually jellyfish eggs. I think they're called salp. I think they're something different. I'm gonna
No, but I saw
I'm
them
gonna look-
think they're
swimming
jellyfish
in there.
eggs
I'm gonna look
And-
this up real quick. Keep going, Ava.
And okay, back to where we went to the museum. We saw they turned their light off and they had there were like jellyfish and like animals that lit up.
Oh, phytoplankton? It glows blue?
Yeah, and
You-
like pink.
Where did you see that? At the museum?
Yeah.
What else did you see at the museum? You see any live fish? Dolphins? Did you see a little orange?
Everything was dead there.
Everything was dead.
Yeah.
That's sad.
These salp are actually kind of beautiful.
And the thing about it, we saw something, it was really cute and it was dead.
What was it?
We saw
Ava, you have such a way with words.
a little pecking bird. It was so like small. It was like this small and it had little eggs in the nest.
A bird?
Yes.
Was it a seabird? Or was it mainly land?
A bird.
No,
A
but, like,
land bird.
Was it like a seagull or a pelican where it spent time by the ocean? Or was it like a
don't know.
hawk where it was in the mountains?
Closer to the microphone.
Everyone can hear you.
Should we do the rest of this video as ASMR?
Oh my God, yes. Ava, do you want to whisper?
Sure.
Do you like those videos?
Yes, I love them.
What are your favorite ASMR videos?
I like when they
What ones do you like?
Shh, Catch, we're whispering into the mics.
I like the ones where they play. I like the ones when they take hard slime. They take the
Walked out of two other
start of
hospitals.
Oh, they squish
Anyway.
the slime.
They take
So-
slime and then they put a hard slime on top of it and then they crunch it together.
Oh my goodness.
They crunch.
All right, so
Catch, we're
You have to whisper.
why are we whispering now?
It's an ASMR video.
No.
Be quiet if you're not.
I leave for a few minutes. So just so everybody know, I'm on call to the ER and I'm getting hammered today. And it's just like one.
You gotta let go. You need us to lock up.
No, it's like one train. Nah, it's you have no idea. People have no idea. These people, I got people who, like I get 20 patients. This is, in New Jersey, and most of them are heroin addicts, drug addicts. I mean, I'm telling you, and they're young, in their 20s. This country, we are losing our friggin'. I'm telling you, people, we're going down the tubes.
I think things are looking pretty positive.
Okay, well then
Yeah,
go.
gas prices are looking
Gas-
pretty up.
Go.
The gas companies are making a lot of money
listen,
right now.
I'm sick. I've never seen so many people on
Wawa
drugs.
just made $40 off of you. How is
I
that
know,
not
I
good
know,
for the
I know,
economy?
I know. Well, I ain't going there anymore. But
All right,
anyway,
so
so
I
let's
wanna-
go back to the plastics.
I
Let's try to
wanna
concentrate here.
outline what
Yes.
this
Yeah, some stuff-
plastic bag ban actually means for stores. Okay, so shout out to Sean because he did most of this research.
Yeah, Sean's Sean. I don't know if Sean's an
So,
environmental.
all right.
Sean, are you an environmental?
Environmentalist?
Ist?
I would not say like an active fighter of the thing, but definitely a supporter.
I'm a fighter of the environment.
I've seen Sean dispose of plastic indiscriminately and inappropriately.
Wow, dude.
I just want to let you know.
Yo, you just got called out big time.
These are false accusations, and you will see this case wherever you get the Johnny Depp defamation case.
What do you write? You got it too close.
Going down. What does that mean, Ava?
She doesn't
Like
know.
everything he said.
Oh, the country's going
country.
down. All right, so let's talk about plastic. Come on, let's talk about
I
plastic.
kind of want to talk about you're in Sean's defamation trial.
No. So come on, let's
What
talk.
evidence are you presenting, Sean?
The live evidence recording right now.
So what do you want? Let's talk about the plastic, because this is obviously
So
plastic.
there's some things that are like a little like ugh about this bill.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I don't.
So you can. There's vegetable and fruit bags that are given out in stores.
Yes.
For free. That
Yes.
are still giving. That are
They're
still.
they're
being-
plastic,
they're
right?
They're still
giving
just
them.
plastic.
Okay, they're plastic. I didn't. Yeah.
And plastic straws are not banned, but you have to request them when you go places.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
restaurant.
so here's I'll just lay it all out and then we can talk about it, and we definitely want your opinion on
Ava.
plastic bags after you've been given all the information, not before like we did earlier. All right. All stores are banned from giving out or selling single-use plastic bags. That's number one.
Whoa, stop selling. So you can. What about I can't buy garbage bags?
You can
Oh,
buy reusable.
single.
No, you can buy reusable.
No, but
bags.
if I want to, they said you can't sell.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
single.
actually.
No, you
we
can.
probably.
No, I looked it up. You can buy plastic bags too, but you have to buy them.
Yeah. I mean, it's still selling plastic
I think
bags.
this.
Go ahead.
I think this means in reference to what you carry your groceries
ahead.
out
So
with.
go ahead, yeah.
So like you know how some
I
stores will be
understand.
like, "Do you want
I
to buy a
understand.
paper bag?" They can't be like, "Do you want to buy a plastic bag?" Okay?
I understand.
Paper bags are banned at grocery stores, but non-grocery and retail stores can still provide paper bags,
Okay.
which I've been offered paper bags by grocery stores. Also, I wear a
There-
ring now, so I'll address that.
They're
Also, big markets can give out paper bags, while little like mom and pop shops can't give out local paper bags.
Correct. Also,
and at stores.
Cashman, what do you think about that?
Well, say that again.
You can't local markets can't give out paper bags, but supermarkets can.
This is the stuff, Joe. Yeah, that's weird.
The thing
that's
about
weird.
at stores now, they're selling those felt bags
Nice.
for like 65 cents. And
Felt
stuff.
bags, yeah, they're weird.
Like, yeah,
How is that?
At
That could
Target,
be.
remember the other day we were at Target buying something, and then they were like, "Do you want a free felt bag?" And we were like, "We're giving them away before we're actually selling them for like 65 cents." And then they're like, "Please buy it, please buy it." And
but
we
you
were
just
like,
said, why would they saying please buy it when you just said they're giving
in
it
their
away for
eyes.
free?
They were saying it
No,
in their
because
eyes.
it's just incredible advertising for
Yes.
these big markets. They just get
So
these
what-
Target
One more
bags.
thing,
So go ahead.
Sean, read up to the right about the styrofoam at the top to the right of that block.
Oh yeah, so they can't use styrofoam anymore to get
about-
your food in.
What about
But-
relaxing videos?
Yeah.
They can't use styrofoam. Like,
No, well, I'm sure there's plenty of styrofoam left in the universe to get those done. But yeah, so I can't serve food in styrofoam, but I can still sell plastic utensils, plastic cutlery.
There's just
but
a
the
lot
thing
of
is, so you
nonsense.
know how you
And-
So my thing for this is, okay, we have this plastic band bag, but we still got straws, we still got produce bags, we still have all this plastic being sold, and on top of that, like every single thing in the grocery store is packaged within what?
So,
Plastic.
Yeah, so
Plastic.
To deny that like this
But-
isn't a step in the right direction would be wrong. But there's just
But
so
it's-
much.
It seems a bit.
It's optics. It feels like a lot of the.
It seems a bit optical. I'd agree with that.
What do you think, Cashmar?
Well, they've done this before in different states and different countries. They did it in the British Virgin Islands. They outlawed plastic and
All plastic or just bags?
in the bags. Excuse me, plastic bags. The thing would happen is that you had all these people who would then show up at the store, and have 100 items, and they're like, well, what do I do with it? And then they got to take the cart, and somebody's got to help them. And Costco's been doing it for a long time. People get away, get around it. You could get a box and everything. I think that when you talk about is it complete enough? Just like with electric cars. First of all, this country, in our lifetime, probably the next 20, 30 years, you're not going to have all electric. There's no way they don't have the the ability to do it. It's a nice idea. We're going towards it. Probably we're going to have hybrids. Same thing with trying to reduce the pollution. But you got to do it gradually, and you got to do it sincerely. I think that there's a lot of hang on, Ava. You can't be jumping up and down. I know she's being behave yourself. You can't. I think that a lot of the stores, what'll happen in Tortola, I'll tell you what's going to happen. They wind up selling the bags. And like most of the people, they just go in, they pay the 30 cents or whatever and just buy the bags. And I don't know why they didn't just start doing that. Well, first of all, here's the thing. If they're gonna sell felt bags, okay, and then what winds up, everybody's gonna just buy the felt bags, or some people are gonna recycle them, but that's inconvenient. What about going? Why didn't we go back with the paper bags? Why did we go from paper bags to plastic? Paper bags, you could recycle paper, and it breaks down really quick.
But
it's not
bags.
Paper bags, brown paper bags. You could have.
Oh, those like the ones at Trader Joe's.
See, you don't even know. We used to cover our textbooks in those.
Right.
Like the Trader Joe
You don't even have
bags.
textbooks. Have you ever had a textbook for school, or is it all like on a computer?
No, we have textbooks.
Do you ever cover it in a paper bag?
No.
So here, I'll tell you
Mic
this.
drop.
Let me throw you
We
this.
were talking about
But let me,
styrofoam.
Just got owned.
but let me make a point here. You're asking me the question. Why couldn't ShopRite and all these stores go with biodegradable bags? And why and just as a courtesy, don't charge us for it.
I'm gonna take it back to episode 1 when I was talking about hemp lifeguard stands.
Yeah.
Hemp bags.
Yeah, well, I think more, Sean.
Remember-
I think it's more of a. If you ask the question, it's more of a economic thing. I think that who lobbied it, who pushed for it. You'll find a lot of times, like I think that the people who push for it are the grocery stores. Now they're making money. They don't have to pay all that money for bags. I think somebody sat around and go, you know what? We're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on these stupid plastic bags. It's bad for the environment. Okay, that's a good one. We could push that, and then you push it where now they're making money, and they could have done it without this. It's to me, it's just disingenuous, right? And they still sell. And you go in a store, you still could buy plastic garbage bags. You still have every bottle of water is in a plastic container.
Every bag of chips is in a plastic bag.
I mean, so really,
it feels really good, but like, is it really doing?
No.
No, it's just another.
Just like electric cars. I just watched the TED thing on electric cars. And really, for an electric car to reduce the carbon emissions, there's a lot that has to go on, and the mileage that you got to get out of that car. And there will be a time where things, but it makes people feel good. And,
are you paying attention to the battery patent that China's releasing or something?
but I know it's a lot of chemicals.
Stole it from us somehow.
No, it's like an old tech from China, and it's going to make electric cars way more effective, but it's still it's not lithium anymore. It's a different type of battery.
But remember, Sean, you still got to make electricity, and electricity is made cheaply right now. Is coal, gas.
What's the thing that would like solve the fusion? Is that what would like
That's nuclear.
solve
No,
everything?
Fusion or fission at this point.
Yeah, but
would be
a lot of
But
people are
we
scared of
still
it.
don't have it figured out, right?
we're
No, but
afraid of it.
people are afraid of it. But let me
Isn't
ask
that
you.
like trying to
you
create
guys-
like a mini sun or
Yeah,
whatever?
but
Or is
let's-
that
let's-
just how it's explained in Spider-Man?
Yeah, let's go.
If you guys go back to
Let's ask Ava though about the plastics.
If
What
you
do you
guys-
think about plastics?
I want to ask Abe about fusion. I'm just kidding.
the thing about it, if you go back to styrofoam,
Right.
you know how you said you can't serve food in styrofoam
Mm-hmm.
anymore? At school, you know those shell things that like they clip?
What?
No.
Like they're little containers and you flip them over.
Like
Yeah. That like your bacon, egg,
they
and cheese
still
comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
got you.
They serve that at our school. And they have like the little containers and they have some
You know what? That's a good point that Ava brings up because what are we? A week and a half since this went into effect.
About.
I've gotten a plastic bag from one or another place almost every single day since.
Yeah, no, but
This
some
has gone into
but
effect.
some places
They're
are
getting
just,
rid- they're
yeah,
getting
just
rid of
getting
them.
rid of the storage.
and at school we have a lot of plastic there. Like we have I feel like every experiment we have, it's never metal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like always plastic. We were measuring liquids the other day, and we had to measure like liquids. And when we were doing that, it's plastic. The container's plastic. We were doing.
Catch. We also looked up like damages plastic, like microplastics can cause in people.
right.
Oxidative stress, DNA damage and inflammation. You want like inflammation? What's up?
You
with
mean
that?
if you ingest plastics?
Yes.
Well, when they get into your system through all the means.
Well,
that they do.
that's where you see that's where the plastic issue is really coming to light. It breaks down in the environment, and it seems to be getting into the food chain.
Well,
That's the problem.
I was looking into this today when Sean and I were working on the rundown, and that's something that really shocked me. Is it might get to a point where these plastics have been broken down so much that we'll never be able to remove them from the ecosystem.
Nanoplastics, right?
So what was the name of that little crustacean? So Sean found some studies about a crustacean called Gammarus dubeni, which is like a little shrimp-like looking creature that's only like a couple millimeters long, right? And this little shrimp, basically, we'll call it little shrimp for the sake of not having to pronounce that bullshit.
Little shrimp.
But it will eat a tiny piece of microplastic and then break it down to the point where it is smaller than a single cell. And then that is what gets distributed through our ecosystem.
Yeah.
So once this little shrimp gets a hold of a piece of plastic and breaks it down to that point, you're never gonna remove that little piece of microplastic from the ecosystem.
Right.
Now, what was most shocking about when I was looking into this was they've only studied this one species, right? This one little shrimp. There are over 200 similar species that live in similar environments that are likely encountering the same level of microplastics.
No, but even still, there's other animals and like stuff eating plastic and breaking them down in multitudes of ways. Like it seems like an issue that we're just not gonna be able to track or identify anymore. Or
we're likely to lose a handle on.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean that to me is like the scariest part of this whole thing. It's like we're realizing right now that this is happening, that these microplastics are getting broken down to such a small state, and how long's that been going on, right? How long have these animals been getting a hold of these microplastics and breaking them down like this?
Yeah.
It could be 20, 30 years at this point. Most of what's in the Pacific garbage patch is decades old. You're getting another call?
Can you ask me more questions?
Oh, we'll ask you stuff, Ava.
Yeah. Should we just do the quiz with Ava since Mike's so in and out?
Yes.
All right. So Ava, we have a quiz for you today.
You put it on your
We
phone.
usually aim for a 50% correct rate. So let's see if you do just
I
as
get
well
a
as.
All right.
100.
See
So
if you do just as
do
well
you
as
have it up?
Cashmore.
You want to just go 1 and 1 back and forth?
Sure.
All right. You want me to read the first one, or do you have it
got
up
it.
yet, or
Do
what
the
do you have?
answers on there?
All right. Actually, you make up the jingle this week.
You make up the jingle. I'll make up the mingle.
Okay, perfect. So no, here's what I want, Ava.
No,
I want
you're gonna make a.
I want you to give us a beat, but like try to beatbox a little bit, and then Sean's gonna come up with a jingle.
We're going into the quiz.
It's for Catch Ava. So Ava, give us a beat.
Ava, we're asking you questions.
Wait,
right
there's
now.
two. There's
Boom,
two
chicka.
beats. There's two beats I have, but I don't know which one you like.
Just hit one, whatever feels right. Go. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Yeah, it's
I saw a movie and they did that. It's hard.
Catch, but this time with Ava. Sean, first question.
Ava, how much plastic do people eat every year?
All right, no more beatboxing.
Best guess in pounds or grams.
Wait, what was the question? The question was what?
How much plastic do people eat every year?
People don't eat plastic.
No, by accident they do because it ends up in your food.
Grams.
Yes, how many?
How many of them?
Oh, how many? I don't know. They don't eat any
This is serious.
plastic.
Somebody just died. Hang on a second.
Who died?
Just hang on. So listen, guys. This is serious. I just talked to Joe Casino, and he said in Silver Beach, which just right now. So this is May 17th, 7:20 p.m., and his daughter just reported. So Silver Bay is north of Lavalette. 2 kids from Maine, 17 and 18, boy and girl, were on the beach. They dug a hole It collapsed on him. He's dead,
Wow.
and she's helicoptered out to the trauma center.
Wow.
So that was Joe's daughter just told me. So I don't know if anybody's listening and could comment on it, but it's interesting because Joe Casino in Lavalette, they had a burial of a hole. Every year this happens, and people dig a hole. And I go down a lot of times, and the kids are digging a hole, and I go, "Sir, you can't have the kid dig a hole." And they're like, "Why don't you go save somebody?" Or like, "Why don't you go patrol the ocean?"
Very dangerous.
And we deal with it all the time. Like as I said, we're gonna have Joe Casino here one day. They had one. They had a ferociously dig the kid out. They got him out, and he lived. It was a big thing. And every year, a couple people die from a hole. So now this is in Silver Bay, New Jersey, which is north of Lavalette, and we just got a report. I can't confirm it, but this is coming from very good sources that 2 kids dug a hole like 10 foot deep, collapsed in on them, and one's dead and one's going to the hospital right now. And we've seen that. I mean, we've had people dig holes, and and what's really bad is they dig one hole down, and then they dig another hole, and then they try to communicate. And these parents let the kids do it. And then we get, how many times they give us a hard time, like, criticize. And most beaches will allow you to dig a little hole, maybe up to your knees, and that's it. But I just want to throw it at you. I hate to bring the mood down, but this is breaking news that I think is very important to get out there.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's pretty terrible. So we need to be careful out there. It's a good reminder. You go to the beach and you don't think about digging a hole. It could be dangerous.
Yeah.
But it can be, and also the ocean. So anyway, do you want to what were you?
We're doing a quiz.
Okay, so how about I just wanted to throw it out because
Rams
I was.
And they said I don't.
Well,
know.
I was getting.
We really got to reset the mood here. Jesus.
Well, I was
let's
getting.
Go back.
All
Let's
right.
go.
I mean,
Alright,
this is. Listen, here's the
Okay,
thing,
let's
though.
go back to the
Ava,
beatboxing.
you know how many? But let me just digress for once. All right, how many times have we guys seen this on the beach where we, oh, here it is right here. I just got the clip here. 2 juveniles trapped on New Jersey beach, police say. It's Fox News. Let me just see it. Once you put my phone back in, you could see it right here. Hang on. Let's just do this real quick. I think we should push the show to this thing right now. Here. So pull my phone back up, please. And there it is there. So here it is here. Let's see.
Is there a picture?
So 2 juveniles trapped in the sand, New Jersey beach, say.
Just
trapped in
play
the
that
sand.
Play
video.
the video. Play
the
the
video.
video.
Hang on. Let's see. Hang on.
Volume. Volume. Do you on the screen?
Hang on. You got to do it on the screen. Skip it. You ready?
Yeah.
Here.
You put it in full screen. Breaking news.
Breaking
All
news
the way
from
down, you
Toms
can't.
River, New Jersey,
We're gonna
where
get
crews are
flagged for
working
this.
to
We're gonna get
rescue.
flagged?
You think so? Why?
Absolutely, because it's not.
What?
You don't own Fox.
Well, it's on the news. It's what can we do it?
Police say it happened just after 4 p.m. near Sea
So we should just
After
read it.
4
It's
p.m.
okay.
in
Just
the
read it.
morning?
Just read it. Okay, do it.
Sorry, YouTube.
All right, we don't know.
Sorry. Catch pause the video.
Authorities say 2 juveniles became trapped in the sand on a New Jersey beach when the hole they were digging caved
Right.
in.
Right.
There's not going to be a lot of information.
The
of what's
Toms River
happening.
Police Department said
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Emergency responders were called to the beach entrance near Seaview Road on the Barrier Island around 4 p.m. Scroll down, please.
Can I read the?
Go, Ava.
Go ahead.
According to police, the young beachgoers were digging in the sand when the hole collapsed around them.
Sean, you're up.
The condition of the children remains unknown. Video from the scene shows emergency responders surrounding a backhoe that worked quickly to remove sand.
That's it. You were right. No information there.
Yeah.
So we are that. Yeah.
We already knew that.
Well, this is
That's
it's
funny.
still
You
tragic.
just mentioned
Cash,
it,
you
and
gotta
then it came
unplug
on
that.
the news. Yeah, don't look that picture of me.
Okay.
So I think that people should realize that here's the thing. We're not lifeguarding yet, but we had potentially somebody dies on our beach, or a beach. What's that? My phone is making noise. And it just goes to show you that it's not just for lifeguards out there who are watching this. It's not just the water that you got to worry about. You got to worry about the beach. You got to worry about people getting run over by the vehicles. I mean, there's a lot of things that go on. Severe dehydration. Sunburn. But anyway, let's get back to our plastic thing. So that was some breaking news that I wanted to break through. My people
All
were
right.
telling me.
We're quizzing you
We're
now.
quizzing me.
So go ahead.
We're
I
quizzing
said
you.
grams.
We're quizzing
Okay.
you and Ava.
All right. So
okay?
go ahead.
No, just me.
Well, I wanted to hear what Ava had to say about plastics and how she thinks.
She said it while you were taking all your calls out there.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm on call. I had a lot of trauma. So go ahead.
We're talking to you about plastics today.
Right, plastics.
How much plastic do people eat every year, do you think?
Stop for 1 second. All I know is I just got to remember the movie The Graduate. Remember, you guys probably are too young for that. That's a famous movie with Dustin Hoffman. And he's sitting in the pool, and the one guy goes, just remember. He just got out of college. He goes, remember, plastics. Plastic's been around a long time.
What about plastics?
Well, it was a great investment. It was something.
It
was the future. And plastics, they actually had.
Future that was.
Plastics were kind of, I think, were invented right around World War II. They used a lot of plastics. But what do you want to ask me? How much plastic is used in the world?
How much plastic do you think a person eats in a year?
Grams.
You can go grams or pounds.
Pounds.
We have both numbers.
I bet you it's over a pound. Pound and a half.
It's about half a pound a year.
Okay.
So 0.55 pounds,
Yeah.
or
maybe
5,
a pound's a lot.
or 5 grams a week, which is about a credit card a week you eat.
That's insane.
That's not insane. How does a credit card? So you eat it.
All right. Here's.
Well, the question is, how much stays in your body? It's not how much you eat because you poop out a lot.
How much food?
Yeah.
How much stays in your body is really the real
much do you
question.
break?
All right. Next question. You ready?
How much food do you eat? I eat a lot of food.
And you eat a lot of
I
plastic.
love food.
That's
It's
'cause
my
you're
favorite thing in the world.
That's because you're 9 years old and you're growing. So, go ahead.
All right. This one thing accounts for over 45% of waste accounted for within the Pacific garbage patch. Ava, stop trying to cheat.
I can't
It
see
also
anything.
accounts for the death of an estimated 300,000 small whales, dolphins, and porpoises annually, making it the leading cause of mortality for these animals, according to the World Wildlife Foundation.
What?
Wow. No, I just got, guys, I just can't keep going. I just got the thing here. Maine man, 18, died in hole collapse in Tom's River Beach. So starting already, man.
Is it? Yeah. Are we gonna?
Well, listen, it's part of
We're reading your
Okay,
questions.
we
and
already
we're
saw
gonna-
the news.
No, it's
It's
coming.
not even that. No, it's
I got-
not even that for me. It's just like someone's in an emergency situation. We're just trying to ask a question about plastic.
Yeah, go ahead. So go ahead.
How did the sister not
good.
die?
I'm honestly
Well,
good
it's-
ending if
yeah.
we want to.
So go ahead. So
Or-
get asked the question then. Sorry to, but it's I say it when I see
Yeah,
stuff
no.
like
I'm
that.
saying, do you think it's appropriate right now to just continue talking about plastic, or do you want to?
Well, we get it out. We get the
Maybe
information.
Yeah, maybe it's
my
just
mood.
time.
My mood's been thoroughly killed by this. So
Yeah. Well, it's
Which isn't a
sad.
bad thing. It is tragic.
yeah. I mean,
Okay, let's talk about sad things now.
No,
We're not
let's-
talking about sad things.
No,
Oh my
no.
Let's
God.
end the show.
Making
Let's
me
just end the show.
cry.
No,
Come
no.
on.
All right, well, listen. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this? I want to let's pack it in.
Can you give us an
We're
easier
we're obviously upset about this, and I think it's I want to just make the point about safety on the beach. That we're lifeguards off duty, but ultimately our job is to save lives. And I know we're talking about plastics, and I understand, Sean, you make a good point. Somebody died today, and it's tragic, and we that's why when we drive up and down, a lot of times I can't tell you how many 30, 40, 50 times a summer, I tell people stop digging holes, and I get a big bunch of go scratch. But this is why.
Yeah.
And we see it all the time. And you're right. It's hard, and it's hard to shit. But I got 5 texts from all our officers about this, wanted me to put it up on a show. So I just want to let you know, it's just not me, And
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying, and the timing of everything doesn't feel right now.
No, it's sad. Anyway, listen, thanks everyone for listening to us. We're going to profile Ava as the time goes on. She's going to be training in Seaside Heights and La Valette and other beaches. She's going to be working on the board and swimming, and hopefully she'll compete in the in some junior lifeguard capacity. Hopefully they have something in Sandy Hook. You could watch her on our shows. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Rumble and Spotify. Obviously, you can't see it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, but you can listen to us. And we're going to start talking more about the ocean, more about things that are going on the beach. This is where we're going to go. Our station is the place to go if you want to find out about news about the Jersey Shore, about how the beach is and things that have happened. We're going to try to commentary on things that were
The ocean.
all about the ocean and safety. We want to make sure our thing is to get the message out so nobody gets hurt or dies, just like this individual. And so, anything, Sean, you want to add to that?
No, that was good.
You know, Sean.
Can I add
anything?
something?
And yes. What do you want to say, Ava?
Can I shout out someone?
Yes. Who do you want to shout out?
So I told our neighbor to watch the show, and I wanted to shout out to her.
Go ahead. Say her name.
Yeah.
Say hello.
I want to shout out
No
to
last name.
No last name.
Okay, no last name. Trish, our neighbor. She's really nice.
She's got she fosters the dogs. She's a really nice person. She does dog fostering. And Ava, you go over there and swim in their pool all the time and have a great time over there. They take real good care of it.
Shout out Trish.
So shout out Trish and
John.
And John. Yeah. I just got a text from one of our officers too. He said he just heard something like this in Arizona with a 13-year-old. So it happens all the time. You know, sorry to get a buzzkill here, but it happens. It happens.
Cry.
And Tyler, anything to add? So listen, this is what we do, man. Our job is serious, you know, and we can't we're there, and that's what our job is. They think we just sit there and look pretty with our zinc
With
oxide.
our nice sunglasses like this. Everybody thinks we look like this.
Right.
We're like, no, show me.
And it's not, you know what the thing is, Tyler. It's not how many lives. One thing is how many rescues we made, how many you saved who were drowning, but how many lives and people did we stop from dying? Prevented, and that number all across the board. Who knows how many people that we said something to, stopped them from digging a hole, or told them don't go in after hours, and they listened to us and they didn't get in trouble. So, we do well. I think we do a great job, and we just keep on doing it. Anything else you want to add? So we want to get some. We're gonna have. Are you guys gonna do a show when I'm gone? I'm gonna listen. We should probably do. I'm gonna be down for people. I'm gonna be down in British Virgin Islands, and what she likes that picture. And what I like to do is I'm gonna try to link in or call in next Tuesday. I'll be down BVI somewhere, British Virgin
Michael's
Islands.
the first one on the right-hand side.
Yeah, that's me
Yes,
when
he
I
is.
was a young stud. So anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. You could get us at drkachmar@icloud.com. That's our email.
Thanks
Shoot
for
us an
watching.
email. We appreciate it very much. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe. Hit the like bell. Share it. Share it.
Punch the like.
Go at Rumble. We're on Rumble.
Follow.
Yes, follow us on YouTube and also Facebook. Okay, throw out the Instagram one.
LG.association.
LG.association.
Yes. Ava said it. Go to that. And where else? Anything
At
else?
LG.association.
Jersey Shore.
Let me repeat that again. LG.association.
And Jersey Shore Foot and Leg Center.com. We're going to have shirts for sale soon. And they are going to be,
said that in
pretty
the
much at
beginning.
cost. They're going to be beautiful, though. They are going to be so nice. And they should be coming out another few weeks. So we're all happy. All right, everyone?
Bye.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Take